I am back with some hydration for the planet Ollie Nation. We do have a lot of hostile encounters. They're almost all ancient mining drones. I actually am planning on pushing them away, at least this way, because this might be a way we can expand, although it does mean we'll be squashed between them. Look at that. 12 minerals. I really want it. An Anvim. A Vim might be a good planet. We'll see. But right now we have to deal with a lot of pirates. So that's what these guys are looking for. They're looking for pirates. And if we can find pirates... And that's a good thing, because that means we also get to sharpen our teeth. I mean, we're slunk people. We probably don't have teeth. Complete. In a conventional sense. But we'll see, honestly. Oh, these can be upgraded. I forgot. What's going on here? Tiny, tiny little starbase. Actually, fairly troubling army, but tiny little starbase. Let's take the technology. We now unlocked how to do that. That's really good. Gene clinic, growth speed. Nah. Hydroponics farm. 2 we will need at some point. I also want the biolabs because we just have less society research than anything else. So I want a couple of biolabs. Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying that I had mouth hair. But no, yeah, we could be like, we open our mouth and have like the weird like thin hair stuff they have going on. That's great. I'm glad you discovered how to be more productive. Oh, look at it just fly away, even though I don't know if that necessarily makes sense. I mean, I guess they were blown up by like, we actually fire nukes at them, and that's not even a joke.
Upgraded.
They're nuclear fusion. Stubborn trait, what does that even mean? Oh, they gain less experience, but that's fine. I don't mind that, I guess.
Construction complete.
Take care of the pirate base. The pirates will know no mercy. I'm really glad they added pirates coming from your race. That's badass.
Engaging
That's badass.
enemy station.
And then when we're done, they're gonna go back and repair and we're firing tiny stars. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That is fine by me. It explains why they look so sparkly. I know that's the trail of the rocket, but still. We will accept no piratery, even if we are people who respect money and stuff like that. Hey! Minerals and credits. You, as a fleet, return to base and repair. And then we will be good. We want you to be a shipyard. Like, we actually do.
Evading hostiles.
And eventually a trading hub, but... Oh, we can't do that because there's no colonized ship, which makes sense. That's fine by me. So many mining drones. Ooh. Destroy shields nearby. That could be cool. Keep more food going on. I mean, that's cool. Dock ship upkeep. I like the idea of keeping our dock ships mostly here, but then maybe this place could also be good as like a front end of combat. But maybe we could go for a crew quarters. Maybe we'll go crew quarters now and we go combat later on. So we have like half our military there and half our military here. You know what, I'm okay with that. Add torpedo slots. And we can add an anchorage, which increases our naval capacity, but right now we don't need that. I'm gonna add a missile battery here. And then this, guys. Are you back yet? You are. No, you're not. You just said you were, but you're not. What's this science ship doing? Has to be a bug. Do you mean the amount of ancient mining drones we have nearby? It is a lot. It is a lot. I'm not gonna deny it. It's a little bit excessive. We have so many, but a lot of them they're not bases. They're just flying around. So I mean, if we can kill them, we should. And I want to kill the one as an Anvim when we can. So when they're back there and they're upgraded and they're healed, that'll be something to do. I feel like we just upgraded something, but we haven't upgraded it on our ships. So let me just look at the goodbye real quick. I feel like this got upgraded. Yeah, coil gun 2. I thought so. The ancient mining drones usually cluster. I remember from the last time I played this game that there were a lot of them. So I'm not like surprised that there's a lot of them. It's just like there are a lot of them. I'm acknowledging that there are a lot of them. I was gonna turn on a heater, but my computer is providing like just the right amount of heat for my feet right now. Heat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So now that's a shipyard, and this can just be a trading hub, which is fine. That's fine for right there. Which means we should really upgrade this one into another trading hub when we have resources. Because that means we can just do the same thing and just buff all our trading hubs and have a ton of money. Even though we actually have no use for our money right now, really. But you know what? We'll find a use. We'll find a use. One day. Ton of money. What's the orange one? Hull
Ships
armor shields.
Upgraded.
Great. And then I'm gonna want you to build more ships, but right now we should really not worry about that because you need upgrading. You actually don't even have a building. You're just like trying to dig power out of the ground, which is, you know, it's a thing. I guess we should have an energy grid because why not? Slightly less power, but more power overall in other places.
Technology
and you
discovered.
don't have enough people for that to like matter. Technology discovered. What did we discover? Nanomechanics, engineering facility. Destroyers and starholds, but I'm gonna go with destroyers. Paladin Edict era. Oh, that's a point. Oh, that's a point. We should totally do that. Growth speed. You know what? Let's just grow bigger. I didn't even remember that was a thing.
In the expansion planner, we find nearby habitable planets that may present opportunities for
That's a
colonization.
big planet. Where's
we can
that?
build colony ships and issue them orders directly from this screen.
Survey complete.
Very far away. Very far away. You know what? Automatic exploration. We're okay with that for now, right now. We don't need to survey absolutely everything.
Anomaly detected.
Creepy. It made a creepy space noise. Where are they? They will survey. Oh, do they automatically survey when they do that? That's even better. I just don't want to tell them what to do. I just want them to automate. Do we need to do anything here? No. Oh, we can start removing these! That's what our money is going to be used for. Actually, we're just going to use all of them now. Because unless something horribly happens, we don't need all of that money. And that's just going to give us something going on Plextanium Prime, which is pretty good. We can upgrade that instantly. Grand. But we're gonna upgrade this instead. Because we want people to, we want society research. Alien pirates. Treasure hoard. Nice. I'm okay with that. I like our little weird shape we got going on here. It's weird, but it's home. And we're slowly making people happier with the democratic organization. I am drinking, I think it's just blackcurrant juice. Blackcurrant squash, you know, when it's watered down. You made the bat symbol? I don't know about that. Just upgrading that so it doesn't get, like, forgotten about. Why can't I click on the planet? Oh, there it is. I was like, why can't I click on my planet? I just was not looking in the right place. I can build a stronghold now. It reduces unrest. Protect armies from orbital bombardment. Bombardment. That's actually a good idea. Unfortunately, there's nowhere where it would be actually, like, worthwhile to put it, because it would suppress resources. But that's not a bad idea. If we're preparing for war.
Survey complete. Construction
I don't really see
complete.
a bat symbol. I wish I did.
Survey complete.
Now we have two shipyards. That makes me feel a lot better. And this shipyard has fucking cannons on it. I just realized that all the shipyards, like, look different. They do! Look, it's got things in his ears. And this one's just trading hubs. It's beautiful. Half of a drama? It doesn't look like anything. It's a splodge. It's a splodge. It's shapeless. It's ugly, but it's ours. And that's okay. That's all we need. Let's look at the communities real quick. So the Oaklard don't hate us. And the Hoffar don't hate us. It's the largest processing hub. Let's see what we can learn from it.
Evading hostiles.
Where was it? Oh, there it is. Ah, monsters. I'd love to be able to trade with one of them, because I don't hate them. I don't hate them.
Initiating communications.
Hey, that's fine. Oh! Hydras! I bring greetings from the Grand Marshal Gorbleg Beamsend. the undisputed ruler of the united Wakai regime. We wish to learn more about your species. Which material martial techniques do your warriors employ, given your fascinating biology? Xenophile warriors. Hey! They're gonna be good friends of us. That's great. We're gonna be fast friends, mate. Let's get back into the trade town. I wanted to see if they didn't like communications, I assume. Yeah, I mean, that could be done if we gave them money, but we're not gonna give them money just to try and... Because we're just trying to see if we can do something that's like a good... friendly, you know? We're just trying to be friendly. So it's like, hey, in the future, we'll be friendly. Now, I know there's a thing we can actually do. Be like, hey... So that's like possible. They don't want to do a research agreement. I don't want to do that. So if I do that, then we maybe give them like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of food. They don't want any food. Monthly transfer of 1 food for 10 years? Just be like, hey, we could be friends. Let's have some foods. We offer you food. Hopefully they like us. I just want a friend. Oh, what are you? Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of Empress Regoild the First, undisputed ruler of the great Glostwarani Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of Glostwarani affairs. Perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting wretched worlds. Everyone are slavers. Every single person is a slaver. Ollie just wants to have fun. I just do want to have fun. Yay! And that's how we met these guys. They look badass with their colors, but, you know, are they? I want to build more ships here. I do. Why? Because I want to take out the... I mean, there was a new thing on the situation log. The processing hub. Research it. 14 months. Worth it. Maybe we have to kill them. Maybe we don't, you know. Oh, that's on purpose. We're not going to do that. Actually, no, they can't do that. But can you do this? And this? No, you're not good enough. But you can do that one, so go ahead and do it. Yeah, that was like a weird duck monster. I don't really want to think about it again. But the Hydras, I understand. They're just like horrifying abominations, but they're kind of cool. I feel like we just upgraded something on the ship, but I don't know what. Alright, we didn't. And okay, so let's just build more ships. Build more ships. I want like a fleet of around 900 so that we can take out, because they're usually around 800. So if we can get a fleet of around 900, that'd be nice. Now, admittedly, I'm aware that we can only have 20 ships. So if we actually go to that 13, I'd be pretty happy about it. Slave the slaver ducks. That's pretty funny. Our culture is not against slavery, I don't think, but is also not for slavery. So we'll see. It takes us no time to build corvettes, which is really good. Because if we end up having like those, because of the ship AI, we could have our destroyers like move in front of the corvettes, and the corvettes fire their rockets from behind, and that's like actually, I don't care if that actually is going to affect strategy in the game. I think that's badass.
Tile cleared.
Do we want money? Yeah, we want this to be a money.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Look at this little Gremgoo. He's just living his life. Gremgociously. Gremtastically. Are you in part of any organizations? Nope. I'm trying to make them grow, but these guys are growing as well
Survey
as our population
complete.
grows. That's great. That's a cool planet area. I really like the idea of going here, but we have to kill the aliens here to actually search here, and that might cause some grief against these guys, which I don't really super want to do, but we might have to do. We have a fucking supernova. Neutron star. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know much about much. If you haven't noticed. Look at this little just hole in our knowledge. We got a little knowledge hole. Got a little knowledge hole. I'm gonna go up to 13 ships in the Igaha Squadron. There's so many like alien words,
Technology
but
discovered.
it's completely breaking my brain. Biolab 1, great. It's completely breaking my brain. Leader lifespan plus 10 years. I mean, that doesn't really matter. This is a dust that makes more food. We don't actually care about that. I guess there's more group. I mean, I guess we'll do this. It's something, but I don't really care about any of those, which is funny because we're not like society research is the one we're focused on the least, and also it's been the least interesting.
Construction complete.
I mean, if I just have them on their regular AI and the destroyer on swarm AI, or picket AI or whatever, yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Probably doesn't work that way, but it would be cool. That's what I'm gonna say is happening in my mind. It's like how the center of the galaxy is a Milky Way. Huh? Droning optimizations edict. So leaving the ancient military and drone processing hub on Stone was a wise decision. Observing its monotonous rhythms, we've identified systematic techniques and how to surpass that as our own. So now we have an edict on how to control them, right? Where is it? Well, not control them, how to work their way. Droning optimizations, we just create more minerals, which would be really good if we could do it, but you know, we're not. Right now, we're still putting some money into these guys. Is it worth it? Or some influence? Is it worth it? We'll see. Missiles and destroyers.
Complete.
That's okay. It's not like we've been going hard on the missile tech. We've been focusing on it, but not by going too hard, you know?
Survey complete.
Docking hatch. Look at it. Go ahead. Poke your head in. And then we'll throw our squadron at the mining AI, and hopefully they'll be okay.
Complete.
I mean, if I'm actually like super worried, I can always send the other squadron in. But you know, you don't leave your entire spacefaring civilization completely undefended. That's probably not the smartest thing to do. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Because if this is a good place, we'll go here and then there. The asteroid's been hollowed up to allow the construction of a shipyard. It's abandoned for centuries. It's been looted, but it's a thing. It exists.
Debris analyzed.
Whoa. Oh, that's not even what I wanted you there for. But sure. Might as well keep researching the debris. That looked pretty good. I didn't remember it being like actually worthwhile doing, but you know, if it's fine. Yeah, we just need more skill. And the other science ship has like even less than this guy. So he just needs to like actually go around more and figure stuff out. He knows nothing at all, which is fine. I mean, he's only a 4-star scientist. We need a 5-star man, baby. 5-star man. Are we researching the faster hyperdrives? We are. I need that. We must champion forward into space, my friends, into space! We'll fast forward until the ship gets there. I'll slow down for combat just so we can like actually watch it. Unless it's like really slow.
Complete.
I mean, we should probably build a starbase at Plex, but make it like a Plexanium, like another trading port. And maybe we'll add a shipyard later on if we need it, because we can always make a trading port for a time being, and then turn it into something else. You know what? It takes time and money. Yeah, we should be okay. I can believe it. Actually, let's go to the star, and maybe we can bait them away from their base. And when the base is gone, we'll have an easier time. Yeah. Look at all those rockets! We're actually losing this fight just because they are so advanced. Our shields are absorbing some of the blows, but some of them are just so strong. It's like there's this giant thing. But look at our accuracy is pretty good. I'm happy about that. We're losing the fight, and we went in with more resources. But one of the things with fights in this game is when like an actual unit goes down, it changes the game entirely. They have some heavy drones there. If we can take care of that like heavy, then there's actually like a chance. And it looks like we're doing that.
Survey complete.
I don't know if there's a way to like focus the camera on the fight. We're firing the occasional rocket at the actual like station. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. We've actually lost some ships, but that's okay. I knew this would be a challenging fight. There's some pew pew brat brat. Yeah, I like that because we have missile ships. They can have the pew pew pew. No leader, no skill. There's
Evading
only
hostiles.
we fought the biggest one last. Can you believe it? Like stupid idiot men. Wob 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 wob. Oh, look at us circle it like badasses. Great. Now, go home. And you... Omicron Persei! Survey this, please. And also, then you can research it. Cool. I also told you to do that, which is mainly the reason why you did that. You just go back to automated research. I mean, that was okay. They lost 2 ships. All things considered, that's actually fine. Short of getting bigger fleet sizes, which I don't care about right now. We'll take that. I want that biolab, baby. He's a member of the Glory Initiative. More people are joining the Committee of Scientific Reserve. Funny. Or scientific... scholars. Research grants. We should probably do that again. We're getting like just enough to like... And you know what? We're actually gonna stop supporting the Democratic Organization at this point. Just so we have more influence to play around with, because we're only getting +3 per turn, and I think that's going to be the case until we do some like shenanigans. So we really shouldn't like mess with that. We're already getting a very small amount, you know. It's on the way home. Bring them home.
Ships upgraded.
Bring them home.
Construction complete.
Bring them home. That's the dream right there.
Construction
That's
complete.
the dream right there. This will just be another trading hub. Unless we end up going to war with the Cerulean Dynastic Union, which could happen, in which case we'll turn that one into much more of a wartime shipyard. But that's pretty cool. I can like imagining that these guys have these like trading systems that they eventually, you know, in the times of war, they just like retrofit everything. That's pretty sweet, man. Oh, I need a trading module first. That makes sense. Trading hub first. Yeah, sometimes I learn to read.
Technology discovered.
What did we just discover? Hyperlane upgrades. That's a huge change. We can upgrade to blue lasers. Colony development speed? Nah. Assist research? I think we want assist research now. Ooh. Is that rare or... remain valid until it's research because we have some research towards it. I'm gonna go assist research just so maybe that'll be what we actually use one of our spaceships for, because we don't really need to go around exploring the entire galaxy, but we kind of do, but we also don't. You know, assist research basically, if you don't know, just means you can put one of your science ships over a planet, I think, and they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna help, which makes sense. From its own point of view. Now we actually have to go into
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, research that.
Construction complete.
We need to go into the ship designer and make sure that we upgrade the hyperdrive on our ships. More power, it's okay. We don't need to worry about that. And then we make sure we upgrade our fleets. Boop. Boop. No dime at all. Better hyperdrive. Happier Ollie. Happier everything.
Ships upgraded.
Ships upgraded. That was sweet as hell. The Plextanium plant will eventually have this, then we can go boop, and then we'll have some happiness. I appreciate that. Sensors are great. That's a good point. Better sensors mean our ships will stop killing themselves. But you know what? For now, it's fine because all the like aggressive creatures, races we found so far are only aggressive if you fly near them. So like actually just scouting isn't a problem. We just can't survey. As the Gorlagash passed through the asteroid belt on its way to 13S866. Science officer Shadwin reported the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever curious, Shadwin dispatched a number of probes. The culprit is a number of gravity generators of an old alien make. Dying energy sources with polarities inverted. They occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void. Not enough to cause serious harm, not anymore. We gained some massive research, so absolutely worth. As long as these guys remain relatively happy, I'll be happy. I know if we go to war, like these guys would be good. If we go to war, we'll be like, hey, more people join this. But these guys, they just want. Oh, they're not as happy because other people have robots.
Technology discovered.
But we also want to sign research treaties, but no one wants to sign research treaties. We unlock destroyers! Yes! I like the autocannon, actually. They've got a high rate of fire. Better armor, though. Doesn't affect anything. And this will just make our ships faster. Ooh, what do I want? I mean, this is a rare tech. Because it's purple, so we're gonna go with that. Because we're mostly using our corvettes right now, right? So let's go into the ship designer and build a destroyer because we can. So, medium, large. Two's too small. I don't know what we want. I think I like this idea. We have a couple of medium weapons, but most of it is going to be... Because I don't think we have anything that would be good for like a large weapon. So that way we have a mixture of lasers and coil guns. Annoyingly, I mean, let's just look at the artillery bow. What would we put in here? Just an even bigger gun? I mean, it's a really big gun. We want that's exactly what they're like. Our lasers are shitty though, but for the sake of balance, I like this idea of just having like shitty lasers that are better at. These guys are better at. They're actually better at armor than shields, which is the other way around I would have expected. But you know, I guess shields can I don't know. I guess it makes sense in its own way. And then we just add a ton of shields. But we add a little bit of armor, because it's nice to have some armor. In fact, I'm actually going to go 4 and 2. And our weaponry has a much to be upgraded. We're not actually going to do a lot of these because we need better of these. But I don't want artillery because our corvettes have the corvettes have the missile ships. How long are you planning on streaming? That is determined on many things. Logically, I should stop in around 20 minutes, but I might not if, you know, chat continues to chat and be hanging out, you know? Shield. Yeah. Pew pew. Like, I'm doing our segments, you know, because it's just easier for me. But I'm just getting so absorbed, and we don't have a D&D stream later on. We might just hang, you know, we might just not worry about it. We might just keep going. As long as you guys are okay with it, you know. We've got some new people coming in because we're playing Stellaris, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we might just keep playing for like another hour or so, but we'll see. I am not playing multiplayer. The game is, but I'm not playing multiplayer. I always prefer single player. I'm waiting for the end of the month. Our economy is really fucking good. It makes me very happy.
Survey complete.
Looks like this place is actually no, you know, I like the idea of doing that. I know doing this arm is gonna put us on edge with these guys, but you know what? That's gonna happen anyway. Minori, don't worry about it. I'm feeling good. So far we've been streaming for 5 hours. That's fine. I know my limit is 8 hours. So far. But, you know, limits are made to be broken. Yeah, says the insane person. Yeah, but maybe one day we'll do... The issue with doing a stream of like, hey, we're doing Stellaris the community, is it's like actually having to organize everyone to be around at the same time, and we probably won't be able to do any more than one game. I don't know if there's a speed option in Stellaris.
Survey complete.
Change that. Life forms, research them. But maybe someday, because I'm enjoying it. And if I continue enjoying it through all the game, I'll play it more, including on stream. And I'll understand it more, you know? So far, I don't even know if we've interacted with anything from the DLCs. I know that Synthetic Dawn is what added machine intelligence. But I don't know what Apocalypse does, aside from I'm aware that you can build Death Stars. You know, I don't know, and I'm sure Motivac stuff will show up later. Worms. There's worms on that planet. That planet has worms. We're actually gonna... We're gonna spend some influence with
Technology discovered.
colony ship and build star bases. Assist research. Fine. That's just one of those things you like kind of need to do at some point. Improve it. Auxiliary fire control. Calculated. Better staff physics. We don't need to worry about that. Cold fusion reactor. We actually don't need that at all. So I'm actually gonna do better sensors. We don't need to give our ships better reactors because our ships are sitting with like plus 40 extra power right now.
Construction complete.
So we don't need it, you know? It wouldn't be like a waste of time, but it is a waste. But we could increase our naval capacity.
Survey complete.
We could. Or we just get much, much more money. I like money. A new tradition. If we get all of these, research speed is increased. So we're gonna go with this. More research alternatives. Higher chance of getting a rare research.
Debris
If you don't know much about this game, research is like cards, as you've seen, and sometimes you can just get rarer ones, you know? And that's pretty sweet. But yeah, we can go a little later today because usually there'd be the D&D stream, but there's not. So I'm probably just gonna go until I'm done. Not when I'm done with the game, or until I'm just like, hey, you know what, this is the right place to stop. And that's okay. They'll probably hit me pretty soon. Or pretty suddenly, like, okay, I need to stop. I need to eat something. It's actually like a meal. But, you know, there's a potential, maybe, of me streaming something tomorrow on Saturday. On... my computer's dropping frames. On Sunday, I'm almost definitely streaming Into the Breach. I may be doing some stuff on Saturday. Ooh, scientists. I may be doing some stuff on Saturday, which is great. And, so there might be a stream tomorrow, at the moment. If you're on my Patreon, you'll have seen, but basically, I'm just enjoying streaming at the moment, so I'm streaming a little bit more than I usually do, and that's okay, in my book, you know? That's absolutely fine. 24-hour Ollie stream, that would have to be planned in advance. For a reason, you know? That would be if we got like 1,000 followers on Twitch. And that's not me promising that, because followers on Twitch ain't super important. If we got 50 subs, maybe. Because we've sat at 25 subs for a time. I'm acknowledging that, like, a good deal of them are gift subs, but, you know, that still counts. We should take our army and just start killing... We don't need to kill the mining drones. If we needed to, we would, but we just straight up don't need to. They're not aggressive, they're not doing anything to us. It'd just be a waste of our effort, really. As much as it would strengthen our military, they're stubborn, which is slightly annoying. And,
construction complete.
Oh, I thought that was the construction of that, but we haven't done that yet. That's gonna cost a bitch for upkeep. But look at the amount of money the energy credits we just got because we have all the trading everywhere, the trading posts, the space posts. It's so good. You know what? We're gonna increase some power over here. Give them a destroyer. That is entirely there just to stop these guys from doing anything cheeky, you know? We don't want the Hegemony to do anything cheeky, and if they try, we go like, okay, we're gonna go like slowly fight your like bitch planets, you know? That's a point. It costs energy and upkeep, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's do that. Just in case. Just in case there needs to be an attack of the slug people on one of these planets. And you know what? That's okay. God? Speed up. Speed up! I don't know how long a game of Stellaris lasts, so I don't know how many weeks we'll be playing this. Ugh. No. 24 hours doesn't mean I can never take a break to go to the bathroom. And take a bath. I don't think I could do a 24-hour stream. 12 hours? Yes. 12 hours I could do. I could do 12 hours, like, on a whim. I wouldn't be very happy about it.
Construction complete.
I mean, 12 hours in a row. I could do 12 hours in a day. Again, I wouldn't be very happy about it. But, I'm not pooping live on stream. No matter what you dirty bastards want from me. Something I definitely do
Construction
put
complete.
on Ollie Prime, and it'll probably be there, is a stronghold. Good, we got some armies. My cat doesn't stay still long enough for that.
Space, they automatically embark on these transport ships. Make sure to protect them, since they are quite defenseless.
Quite defenseless. My cat doesn't stay still long enough to have a cat camera. I adore cat cameras and dog cams. My cat would not allow them to exist. She's too... She doesn't like me streaming. She doesn't. My cat does not like me talking out loud with the annotation, the intonation I do for streaming, you know? Just, it's kind of obvious that, like, when you're streaming, you know, you actually speak in a slightly different way. Not anything crazy, but she doesn't like it. She doesn't mind me speaking normally, just chatting with people, but she doesn't like me streaming. Okay, around about 300 years. Okay, so we're around about a 10th in, potentially. Interesting! Long boys, long games for our slug boys. That's why I'm trying to put a dent in it now. Ooh, it's cold! It's cold, it's really cold. I am cold. I'm blanketed it up. And I appreciate that very much so.
Evading hostiles.
Oh dear. A miniature star. Ah! It's a star! It's a space star jellyfish. Yeah, avoid that. Avoid that entirely, so.
Construction
Luckily,
complete.
we won't have to deal with that, hopefully. Did you already construct the thing? Oh, we're on fast speed. Of course you did. I forgot we were on fast speed for a bit. I ain't all about that space star jellyfish. First 50 years can be really slow. I'm okay with that. Like, I enjoy the early game of Stellaris. So, because, you know, I've never played the late game. So I'm actually, the early game is basically all I know.
Discovered.
We discover some technology, we reveal a resource. I guess they'll tell us if we find it. Energy storage, it looks terraforming. And terraforming liquids, terraforming gases, that's interesting. Starbase capacity +2. Could be something. More habitability. Fleet Academy. Gives us better stuff on that. Fleet command limit +20. But I love the idea of going terraforming. I love it. It's so good. I don't even want to terraform anything though. So why am I caring about that? I don't need to terraform anything. I don't need to. That is a space jelly. You're not wrong. I don't know if there's a mission to research it. they're in, like, occupied lands, so we're not going to do that. We don't have a scientist of skill 5 or whatever. Our science ship is still 4. We want 5. Alright, speaking of wanting 5, I'm going to be back real quick. Ha! Ha! Wah! Wah! Bow! I'll be back in a moment. Wah!